All right, it's time now for Pop News, and Will Gans is back. What's poppin', Will?
Some good stuff popping today.
Okay.
Yeah, we begin with a trip this morning down memory lane, not my memory lane or yours, but Ed Sheeran's. The Grammy winner has famously been phoneless since 2015 when he gave up his cell phone for his mental health, but he recently had to turn the phone back on for a court case, and he has been on Instagram sharing some old pictures he found, including ones with Taylor Swift, some of the guys from One Direction, even Robert De Niro you just saw there, and these like baby pictures of himself. Wow. Now, for the first time though, Ed is speaking to Apple Music about what it was like turning his phone back on after a decade and writing a new song about it. Take a look.
I just scrolled for hours and hours and hours, and I don't know, I'm kind of happy that I've still got the messages, but also sort of like it just made me feel sad in lots of ways and nostalgic, and I was like, well, I might as well write this song now. And then I recorded it in the morning, and I think the reactions from everyone in the studio hearing it, because it, like, no one really knew it existed, and then I just went in and played it, and I think the reaction made me sort of realize how special it was rather than anything else.
Old Phone is available to stream now, and Ed's next album, Play, is out September 12th.
It's kind of like the most modern version of a time capsule.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't mean to put you on the spot, but he gave up his phone. Like, how did people contact him?
He used email. Once a week, he signs on to his email account on a desktop, and that's how he, will get in touch with people. But looking at all those old photos made me want to ask you guys, who's the most famous person you have a picture with in your phone? If we were to go through the camera roll.
Well, when I was a kid, probably Gloria Estefan. I was a Miami boy, so she was queen of Miami, so Gloria Estefan.
Mine was John Legend on a flight, like pre this job. Just randomly.
Love
We've
that.
had a lot of people here on GMA in the studio, but I have to say probably former presidents. I mean, when I worked in D.C., Barack Obama, President Obama at the time when I was at the White House. So
Yeah, nice. Mine's Meryl Streep, in case anyone was asking.
Oh, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
one.
Also this morning, May the 4th be with you. Tomorrow, I'm taking everyone, though, to a galaxy far, far away today to celebrate Star Wars Day early, which always falls on May 4th. This year, the Fortnite video game platform is getting in on the out-of-this-world action with the first ever entirely Star Wars-themed Battle Royale season, which is already ready to play within the platform, and new Star Wars gameplay will be available every week. Plus, Fortnite is also collaborating with Disney for a first-of-its-kind premiere. Disney Plus has debuted a show inside the game for the first time in the streamer's history, premiering Star Wars Tales of the Underworld just for players inside Fortnite. The series begins streaming on Disney Plus tomorrow, but is available right now in Fortnite.
Ooh.
A game within a game.
Yes.
I know.
Star Warsception, if you will.
I love it. And May 4th, May 4th.
Yeah, may it be with you. Who was that? What character was that? Janabi
No
Wan.
answer.
Yeah.
No answer for you.
Janabi Wan Janobi. I love it.
I like that. That's good.
All right, finally, this last story begins in the winter of 2024. TikTokers began diving into the history of Punxsutawney Phil and his groundhog wife, Phyllis. All that lore inspired Oliver Richmond to write a fake song from a fake musical called The Ballad of Phil and Phyllis. The video racked up 6.5 million views, and now a year later, thousands and thousands of requests later, too. The full song is coming to Spotify, featuring Tony nominee, newly minted Tony nominee, Joy Woods. And we have your very first look right here. Take a look.
I can see forever just by looking in your eyes. That's the thing with love. It multiplies and multiplies.
So Oliver, I know, Oliver told me, quote, "My heart exploded," end quote, when Joy Woods agreed to sing on it. The Ballad of Phil and Phyllis drops in full on May 9th.
And that's 6 more weeks of winter. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah. It's probably in there somewhere.
Be in there.
I love when TikTok gives platform to really talented songwriters like that. So
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
We love giving you your platform.
Thank you.
For being
I'll
here.
take it.
Thank you.